I'm back. I took a little weekend off and crappy weather. I mean, what can we do? But the weather is getting a lot hotter and my baby here doesn't like the hot weather. So we're going to see if we can't cool her down a little bit. Stay tuned. For another episode of Glove Up and F and Do It, and today we got another little performance upgrade, a little cold air intake, which I'm sure my baby's gonna enjoy. So I went with, it's not an expensive one, of course, as you can tell. I don't have a huge amount of money to do this stuff, but let's be honest, it's pipes and a filter, right? Now, this is the short take, the short take intake that I got. Short take intake, short pipe intake, whatever you want to call it. So it's essentially going to replace the box filters that I have currently. It is not the still-in install, which goes all the way down in here into the front end, because I wanted to save a little bit of money, and in the future I'm hoping to bolt on some turbos, so that whole intake system would be gone if that were the case. At least with these, I might be able to, I don't have to do any modification on the body or anything like that, so these ought to pop right in. So let's get started, and I'll go ahead and unbox this stuff, and we'll run through exactly what we're going to do. First thing we got to do is take this cover off, 2 bolts right here, And then we have to go ahead and loosen this and take my MAF off, which is my mass airflow sensor. That needs to unclip, and then once I get that, I've got 1 bolt here that takes this whole box off. Once I get the box off, I'm going to go ahead and take the sensor out, put it in the new stuff, which is right here. See, I put some of this stuff together. The new MAF goes right into here, right in that square spot right there. And then we're going to go ahead and pull this box all the way out, and we're going to do the exact same thing over here. I should not have to take this bar out. I've been watching some other people do it. Some take it off, some don't. I'm pretty sure I can get to all of my clamps and whatnot without having to take that off. We'll do the same thing over here. There's a couple of vacuum lines here. There's one right here. So this piece right here is actually going to come off, and then we're going to come straight off of here into the new setup. And then that's pretty much it. And we bolt it all in. There's a couple of mounting spots, and then we should be good to go. Since I gave you a quick rundown of what we're going to do, I've already gloved up, so let's F and do it. I got the first one off. The vacuum hose gave me a little bit of trouble, but I am now wide open to the throttle body. So let me go ahead and do the same to this side. Number 2 is out. All right, so now that I've cleared the way, the next part is to move the MAF over to the other pipe, and then get my vacuum hoses cut to length, because I don't want to have too much vacuum hose length, and then put it back in. Well, it's all in. You can see there, it's coming off the throttle body, comes down. There's my MAF sensor, filter. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's the vacuum hose that comes down from underneath. Same with the other side. Actually, the passenger side one, I think the vacuum hose fits so much better because it's just a straight shot pretty much. There's there, MAF. So not bad. I think all in all, I think it looks pretty good. I still got to put the engine cover back on, but yeah, I like it. Go ahead and we'll start it up and see how it sounds, and make sure I got no codes or anything. Make sure the MAFs come back online and everything, and we should be good. Intake installed. Okay, it's called a Take Kai cold air intake. It was a cheap one. It's a generic brand, but it's pipes and a filter, right? I mean, let's be honest. I could have spent a couple $100 more, but the fact is, it's going to do exactly what I needed to do. It's going to pull cold air into the engine. Couple of things with this kit. It was $119, so it's cheap. However, it was missing all of the hose clamps for the vacuum hoses, so I had to go and buy those. And it was also missing the bolts for the posts that go for the heat shields. Now, not a big deal. It was another $9, but you know, when you order something, you expect everything to show up. This did not, and well, I went and bought it. So you get what you pay for. I'm going to go ahead and give them a review on there, and I'm going to put all this in there. And actually, I'm going to link this video, so why not? All in all, I think the install was pretty easy. It was under 2 hours with breaks and whatnot, and a quick run to the store. The toughest part was probably getting the old vacuum hoses off. Some of them were a little tight. But other than once they got all the old stuff off, the new stuff went right in. No big deal. I'm happy with the way it looks. I think it looks pretty badass. Let me move out of the way so you can see it. A little bit of chrome, right? The blue looks nice. Future episodes, you're going to see some other stuff turn blue in here. That'll be kind of cool. I'm happy with the way it is. I started it up real quick, and I really can't tell that much of a difference. I mean, my exhaust is so loud, I can't tell. So I'm going to take it for a spin, see how it sounds inside the car, see how it reacts. Supposedly it's supposed to be a little more responsive. We'll see. I hope that's the case. Should be more responsive than the stock box, right? Okay, so please click the subscribe button, and you'll see the links to this kit in the description, and click the like button if you like, and tell me how I did, whether it was good, whether it's bad. Either way, subscribe, right? I can only get better. You got a project, you got something you need to do in your car, glove up and F and do it. Thanks.